Hello ladies and gentlemen, and this is my first commentary. I'm Eric Gaming, and I got some gameplay in the background with some sweet music, Guns N' Roses. This gameplay was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it, and it was one of the matches that I performed the best. I got ACR, as you can see with the red outside, and I got Hardline, I got Stalker, and I also got Sleight of Hand. Oh, let's get to the topic. Today I'm going to talk about the Black Ops 2. That was, they gave information about it in E3. We already knew that there was going to be a Black Ops, but we didn't know anything about it, so they just told us. Okay, first of all, as you can firstly realize when you just see the gameplay, is that it's in a different time. It's not 2012, it's 2025. I think it's a great opportunity for the developers to change the game a bit. As you know, for a few sequels about, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 3 weren't really different, were they? Not too much improvements were made. But I think this time it's gonna be a bit different because, new weapons, they cannot put the old weapons or these weapons in the multiplayer. I don't think so. Even though we haven't seen any multiplayer gameplay yet, campaign looked good as always. Call of Duty game campaigns are always great, but they're too short. I hope they make it long this time. As you saw in the gameplay, you can decide, maybe you didn't see it, whatever. You can decide what to do in some situations in a campaign, like you can rappel down and go dive in with your assault rifle, or just snipe and escort your defend your teammates from a hill or something. And there is also some missions called Strike Force. They're like Spec Ops, but not like too much. Okay, in Strike Force, in some part of the campaign, you gotta decide in 2 Strike Force missions. You gotta make a decision to play whether the first one or the second one. The gameplay, Strike Force gameplay, which was shown in the E3, was Singapore, and it was really interesting because you can play it any way you want. Like you can just play it like an RTS and command your squad, or you can just take control of one of the drones and play as a little robot with a machine gun, or you can just fly in the air with a machine gun robot, or you can just play it normal like a guy with a rifle and shoot people. And it looks really interesting. And there's gonna be zombies. Don't worry, zombies are there, and that's a great mode. I love it. And I was concerned about it not being in the Black Ops 2, being removed, and I was like, no. But there's gonna be zombies, and developers say that they're working on a big map, a huge map with open areas. They say open areas will help players to play more effectively or whatever, and this is really interesting. Oh, and about the story is like, in the future there are robots, that unmanned robots, thingies, weapons, and you're playing as Alex Mason's son, David Mason, and the enemy steals the keys and your robots attack you, and Los Angeles gets destroyed, world is under attack or something like that, Cold War, whatever. But the important part is the gameplay. My story is important too, whatever. Okay, my gameplay is over and today's show is over. Well, I thank you for watching and see you in my next video, and please leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment about what do you want me to do in my next commentary, which game, and what you want me to talk about. You can put those down in the comments.